Today we are doing an extraordinary things. Today we are laying the foundation for our biggest dreams in the next 72 hours, and I can tell you that if you do everything that I say in this video A to Z correctly, this will not be hard. You'll get whatever it is that you ask. Today we'll be talking about the manifestation technique by Neville Goddard, which I genuinely love because this is life-changing, and how to actually use it in a way that will bring you whatever it is that you want. There are very simple rules to our challenge. First, I want you to choose something that you would like to manifest, not necessarily something huge if you had bad luck with manifesting and you don't even fully believe that this is something that actually works. You can choose something as easy as, I don't know, green pigeon with red eyes to see this. Or if you feel yourself more comfortable with choosing an actual things, then choose them. Whatever you want, you can get it. So I want you to choose an object that you want to manifest and write it down. You may write it down in comments if you feel comfortable doing this. I'll be happy to read what it is that you are manifesting, and do what I say. This will be very easy. We're going to shift the realities a little bit, but this is nothing that you cannot do, right? So get your seats, get your popcorn, and let's go. What we'll be talking today is called inner conversations, because inner conversations make us who we are, and you manifest not what you want. You never get what you want. You know why? Because you get what you are. You get what you are. You get what you are. Let this sink in, because this is the problem with people who are manifesting for so long and don't see any change, and they are doing whatever they do, but there is nothing happening. Because ask yourself genuinely, who are you? You're manifesting wealth. Are you internally wealthy person? You're manifesting health. Do you consider yourself a healthy person? You're manifesting love. Do you act like a person who has a lot of love? Anyway, do not let me ramble too much. So our inner conversations, they make us who we are. What are inner conversations? Inner conversations are inner conversations that you hold with yourself or with your imaginary friends in your head. By imaginary friends, I mean the friends from your real life. You imagine how you are having fun or having arguments with them. You are talking to your boss or to your colleagues every day, imagining something inside your head, what you're doing with them, etc. Usually people have really a lot of arguments, but on another note, people also have a lot of inner conversations regarding their desires, which basically means that when you, let's say, are manifesting, let's take money, you are going around and you are like, my job didn't pay me enough this month. I hate my job. I'm making too little. The groceries are so high, actually. This is too much. Do I have money for the next month to pay my rent? I do not know. I need to come up with some. So this is what you have internally inside your head, right? Today we'll be talking about how to deal with your inner conversations that in the next 72 days, no, in the next 72 hours, I apologize. In the next 72 days, you'll most probably have a completely different life, completely. But in the next 72 hours, you will become a different person, and you will lay the foundation for your desire, however big or small it is. So how does it actually work? For your inner conversations for the next 72 hours, what I want you to do is to, as you came up with your desire, I want you to start having inner conversations from your desire. Not of your desire or about your desire, but from your desire or from your desired state. So what is the difference? When you are again manifesting money or love, you may be thinking about this topic. So I would like to have some money. I would go there and here, but money is so hard to get, or love is such a tricky thing these days, whatever it is. You know better what kind of things you are telling yourself about these particular things, okay? This is thinking about. Now, let's start talking about what does it mean thinking from. Thinking from the end state or thinking from your desire basically means to think as a person who already has it, to have inner conversations as the person that already has it. So, instead of going around complaining about groceries, think about the amount of money that you want to have and think as the person who has this money. So let's say when you're waking up, your first inner conversation is, for example, how grateful you are that you have so many opportunities and that you have so much money in your life. When you're going about your day, you are also thinking from your desire, oh, I can actually allow myself everything that I have in this store. I can get whatever it is that I want. You live in your imagination from your desire. And before you go to sleep, you can either use the lullaby technique that I have talked previously in another video of mine, where you basically choose the phrase that means that you have completely gotten your desire, or whatever, like, it is done, isn't it wonderful, I live a perfect life, and you just repeat it till you fall asleep. Or you can just imagine one clip of your desire that also signalizes that you have it. You remember a green pigeon with red eyes, or whatever it is, that you got it, and this is done. And you do this for the next 72 hours. So how are your hours going to go? For the first day, you will be like, oh, well, there is nothing like hard. Okay, I'm going to do this. And you may even be a little excited about doing this. Some of you may already get the results in the first 72 hours, depending on like what kind of the resistance that you have around yourself for this particular thing. So whatever happens, whatever you see or don't see, you just go for the next 72 hours. Second day may be more complicated because you may not see even any single evidence to your desire. And this is where your doubts may be appearing. So what do you do with doubts when you have your manifestation and you have your thing going, but it doesn't appear? You do not do anything, but you just shift your focus back to your inner conversation and you start saying to yourself whatever that you have been saying again, okay? Because doubts are nothing but your previous state of being and nothing but a habit that you have. Do not give doubts some crazy power that can ruin, make it or break it or whatever. It's nothing, because you are the power. This is literally just your thought that belongs to you. And you need to understand that all of your thoughts are just habits. There is 80% of thoughts from 90,000 thoughts daily in your head that are just the same as you had yesterday, 5 days ago, a week ago, months ago, sometimes even a year ago. So this is just a habit. Do not give any damn about it. Habit can be reversed. This is okay. So you go back to your inner conversations. You keep going, you keep doing them. When you hear someone who is saying something against your desire, who is saying something against your inner conversations or whatever, talks about illness, talks about lack of money, how bad economy is, there are always bad men, bad women, whatever, your inner conversations should be of health, of love, of money, of whatever that you are manifesting from the point, from your end state. Okay, now for the third day, this is the test day, this is the exam day. You keep going, whatever happens. By the end of the third day, you have set the programs in your mind that whatever you do after this, your desire shall be manifested. Either it's manifested or not, you keep going and you keep doing it. Sometimes it takes a little more time than 3 days to fully manifest your desire, but you will get whatever it is that you want, because this is simply how it works. This is the law. when you are changing who you are, you literally are changing the whole world around you, because your world has to match what it is that is inside of you. And before you start saying, and before you start having doubts that maybe it's not working, I want you to be honest with yourself. I want you to be completely honest with yourself. You may not be honest with me, whatever, okay, but with yourself. When you, and I have been this person, I'm talking from my personal experience, when you are telling that manifestation doesn't work, I have been manifesting for so long, I have been doing this and that, but it still doesn't work, for how many days or years I tried, answer yourself honestly, did you really become a new person internally? Did you really focus on having what you want, on your desired state, on being the person who has what you want? Or you have been complaining and still are complaining, going around looking for the evidence, why doesn't it work? Your mind is always about, it doesn't work, it's not there yet, nothing is happening, I want this thing, but nothing is there, blah, blah, blah. You get not what you want. You get what you are. Your 72 hours start and hold not when, like, not just 72 hours. It shouldn't be 72 hours of wavering, of maybe I want this, maybe not, or it's working or it's not. No, 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 no. It shouldn't be like that. It should be focused 72 hours. And then we'll be talking. If a person goes 72 hours completely in a state and having the inner conversations perfectly about what you want, not what you want, but being what you want, then we are going to talk. And you will notice that new doors will start opening. New people coming into your life, people who have never been thinking about you before, they come back to you and they start wanting to do some things with you. They offer you new opportunities, they offer you money, they do this and that, they do this and that. You do not give up on your desire and on your work till it's manifested. Because my biggest manifestation mistake was actually when I started seeing like new movements towards my manifestations, new doors opening, and then I was like, I've done it. And I just gave up on whatever it is that I was doing. And I have been talking about this, about how I manifested my job and my current position in the previous video about quantum leaping. I will add it somewhere here, hopefully. So my problem was that I was giving up and I was stopping to do what I have been doing. You are doing your things till you get what you want. And with the inner conversations, you'll notice that every day, more and more, it will be easier and easier for you to get into the state of a person who has what it is that you want. Give yourself another try. Give yourself another chance. If you have not had like greatest luck with manifestations, try with something small. Build your faith and get what you want. Because again, you change who you are. Your manifestations are not coming to you. They are waiting for you to change. Because each reality has its own characteristics. Each reality has its own attributes that belong to this version of reality. If you are on the poor side of reality with the poor mentality, there are the certain things that belong to this version of reality. Problems, that's all the things. Once you start changing yourself, you change your focus, because your inner conversations is what creates the reality. Here, everything around you, this is just the outcome of what you are thinking about. So your inner conversations create reality. When you start changing yourself, you shift to the new reality. And you start getting new attributes of the new version of reality. This is how it works. So what I want you to do is to do what I say. Basically, do what we have been talking about in this video. And I will be waiting for your success stories, because you have plenty. You may go and watch again my video about quantum leaping and see how many people are there who manifested exactly the same that I suggested them to manifest with their imagination. Reality always reflects your imagination. It always does. Now you just need to use it in a more focused way and approach your inner conversations as your life depends on it, because it does, in the best positive way. As always, I have been there with you. I am always happy to talk to you. Follow my channel, stay with me for longer. I'll be very happy to see you here, and you always deserve way more than you can imagine, and never forget about it. And I'll see you in my next videos very soon.